You know, I feel I have to make some kind of a video here, only because of the fact that I'm kind of stuck between a couple of different things. I'm stuck between heartbreak for Charlie Kirk and his family, as well as this nation. I'm also stuck between justice and vengeance. This kid that completed this task, there's no excuse for it. He's pure evil. The rhetoric that's been spewed about conservatives for the last, 4+ years under the Biden administration, if you really want to get technical about it, it's really been about 10 years now, during Trump's first entire term, and then Biden's nonsensical "Where are you, Joe?" term, the Demento term. Um, we have been told that we are not tolerant people. We've been called white supremacists, we've been called Nazis, we've been called fascists, toxic masculinity, all of this bullshit. Our tolerance is wearing thin. Um, our tolerance does not mean we have to accept the nonsense from the progressive left or from its political magistrates who continue to push that rhetoric otherwise. This all starts with the Democratic Party. Every Democrat in this country, every Democratic politician in this country who continues to push this kind of nonsense are the ones who have invoked all of this hatred from the left towards people on the right. God forbid you are a God-fearing person like Charlie Kirk. God forbid you love your country like most conservatives do, and a lot of liberals, the moderate classic liberal. God forbid you have a family. God forbid you have children. God forbid those children are straight. God forbid you're straight. God forbid you do not bow down and kowtow to every tranny or every mentally ill person in this country. I have a lot of sympathy for a lot of people. I have a lot of sympathy for people with mental illness. I'm a healthcare provider. I've been doing it for a long time. I see it. I understand what's going on with mental illness, and that's why I don't buy into this bullshit. It's also despicable that we can let people out of jail on a promissory note just so they can go out and kill people otherwise. I swear I'll be good, Your Honor. It's okay. You can let me be. Okay, sir. Cashless bail. Here you go. Oh, by the way, I have actually no qualifications for being a judge or a magistrate. Thank you for your time. The fact that we've been told we haven't been tolerant for so long, while we have been the most tolerant people in this country, shows exactly how full of shit everyone on the left is. Whether it's mainstream media, MSNBC, MSNOW, whatever the hell they're called now. Either way, they're losing funding, they're losing people all over the place, so it doesn't really matter. They won't be around much longer. CNN, same boat. All the social media groups who are backed and funded by the left. Of course, they're not backed and funded by them nearly as much anymore since USAID has been basically disbanded and we figured out your little tricks. All of these people continue to say we are not tolerant and we are the Antichrist. We are bad. Meanwhile, we've been the most tolerant. I think it's rich when the progressive left complain that we are not tolerant, while they have absolutely no tolerance whatsoever to anybody who has any opposing viewpoint that they disagree with. So what do? Well, we can't debate them, Well, they won't debate us, really, because they really don't know what they're debating for. They really don't know what it is that they're complaining about, because they have no basis in anything. They have no basis in faith, country, anything. There's no morals, there's no principles. It's just a free-for-all of nonsense and bullshit. So the tolerant left are so tolerant that instead of trying to debate you verbally, trying to understand a position, and trying to have an open mind enough to be able to have that kind of discourse, they'll just shoot you. That's what they want. They want us all to be dead. Right? That's what they want. Every conservative, every moderate liberal who now seems to side more conservative just basically because the Overton window has floated so far to the left. Your classic JFK liberals, they're not really liberals anymore, according to the progressive left. They are right wing. But there's going to be a reckoning in this country, unfortunately, at some point. At some point, someone's going to do something, and it's going to offset everything, and it's going to blow the whole thing right up. And I urge the progressive left not to go down this route, because they will lose. Whatever the case is, they will lose. You need to stop mistaking our tolerance for acceptance. You need to stop mistaking our peaceability for lack of violence. And you need to stop mistaking the fact that we want justice versus vengeance. We can want all of these things all at the same time, but you're making it very difficult for us to be good people, despite the fact we are very good people who care about our country, who care about our system, who do not want to lose the freedom that we have here that gives you fucktards the right to say the bullshit that you say on a regular basis. So keep trying it. Keep trying it. At some point, you're going to fail. At some point, something's going to happen. This isn't a threat. It's just a natural warning. You guys need to pay better attention and quit with all this bullshit. Someone on your end of the mind, assassinated a very good man who gave you guys the ability to speak at every one of his events. He was kind to you. He was respectful towards you. When people started mocking you or heckling you in the crowd, he asked them to be quiet because he wanted to have that public discourse. He wanted to have an opportunity to speak to you. He wanted to have an opportunity to speak to all of us because he had beliefs. And if you hated the man so much because he had faith and love for God and his country and his family, then you are the problem. And I don't give a shit what you think of me. Right? Charlie Kirk left his impression on a great deal of us. Whether you were Democrat or Republican, only the progressive left has a real problem with him. And you're all disgusting by how you're cheering and celebrating this. And we won't forget that. So next time you ask for tolerance, you can go shit in a hat and go fuck yourself.